Hi everyone, Pocono Prepper here, and I am going to take you for a little garden tour and show you new additions to our yard. The garden is still struggling, the weather has not been nice, and so you do what you can do. I think we've had 3 nice days this year so far, and it's the middle of June. So let me show you the additions to our yard. Okay, here's our garden as you've seen before. We have all the plastic off. It's still rained, so things are still wet. I have my flowers I have to plant yet, but the plants are growing. We do have more planted in the back now, and we're starting to get some flowers on the plants, so I'm very happy for that. I still have more to go in, but I didn't get there yet. And we'll go this way and finish up on the front. This is my blackberry plant, and this year it is really starting to take off and grow. And as you can see up at the top, I'm starting to get flowers. And then we'll come around the side of the house. We've already had deer munching on everything now. It's been so nice and so green, you would think the deer would leave stuff alone, but they don't. My raspberry bushes love it here. I have had this all cleaned out, and it is just growing like a weed again. You can see the bees, but we're going to have a ton of raspberries. But I mean, look it, I did have this all cleaned, but they love it here. They think it's great here, and so instead of fighting with it, I'm just going to leave this my raspberry forest. But you can't even see, I have these decorative plant holder things in here, and you can't even see them because they have just grown so much and taken over. It's crazy. They're even growing in here. You can see that's raspberry, and they're on the other side as well. Okay, 2 new additions. We have 2 apple trees in the yard now, and the deer decided to come by on the first day that we planted them and eat them. And so now we have netting all over them. I think I'm going to have to put the netting on my blueberry bushes as well. Then around the front, my plants are growing back nicely, but as you can see, that's totally dead, so we have to replace that. Up in here is another blackberry bush, way up inside, along with 3 blueberry bushes. And you can see this is loaded, so I can't wait. And this thing has just taken off and grown like crazy. And those are my blueberry bushes, and they also are doing well. And you can see I'm getting blueberries on all the plants. So this year I've got to get these covered, because last year I did have blueberries, but the birds ate them. Just when they were getting ready, the birds decided to eat them. So I have to get some of that bird netting on there as well. Then coming through to the side of the house, this is where our garden used to be last year, and it no longer is. We have 2 new blueberry bushes here that we've planted, and there are blueberries on them as well, but I'll have to cover those too. And then up the back, I don't know if you can see, but there's more netting all over this, but those are our grapes. We've got 4 beautiful grape plants growing. So hopefully the weather will get nice and we'll be able to really see a great garden this year. So I hope you liked the tour and come along for the next video.